It's the beginning of a new and excitingly different story.
Namaste. What's happening in the world? If you're a new viewer to this segment, it's a little like TMZ celebrity gossip meets Amy Goodman World News on Democracy Now! Crosses with Weekend Update, only way much better. It's funny but serious, and it wouldn't be only possible if I had my patrons coming through for me every month to help me keep inspired and keep the ball rolling. Seriously, you mean a lot. And to the rest of you, if you don't mind considering going to the link below, putting in $2 or $3 a month, if you don't have 8 quarters or $2 every month, maybe you truly are hopeless. But if not, prove me wrong, go to the link below. It means the world to me. Now, on with the program. Good day. My name is Reagan Parrington, your host. And now that we've celebrated the inception of both the Chinese Communist Party and America, these are your week's headlines. We'll start off in America, where Republicans want us to go back to work, but jobs suck. Fast and Furious 9 was the top-selling movie of the pandemic because we cannot have any other choices than Vin Diesel's biceps and cars that go boom boom. Gee, I wonder if we actually had choices, like for instance maybe a choice between Fast and Furious and a well-produced and researched scientific film about the planet we live on. But no, that would be too smart. I have to remember the average IQ of most of the population. Eat a freaking wheat then.
John.
We also needed to have a necessary airstrike on Iran-backed militia. The Trump Organization was indicted for tax fraud, although Trump himself was not being charged. Nope, not him. Actually, his CFO is being charged. Amazon workers were given ice scarves to keep working in scalding hot conditions in warehouses throughout the Pacific Northwest during the heat wave they just experienced. Work! Bitch! Work! I'm trying, gringo. I'm trying real hard.
Work, bitch.
Speaking of heat wave, over 600 people died in the Pacific Northwest and Canada throughout the heat wave. Japan also experienced a massive mudslide, but a flying car made a 35-minute trip across cities. ICE has detained over 26,000 immigrants, most with no criminal offense at all. Police resignations are up 45% across the country. Good. Honestly, I support anarchy. We can police ourselves, thank you very much. Bill Cosby got released because of a 2005 immunity deal, and money always buys your way out of problems. Think about it. If you can afford a lawyer, you can probably get out. Speaking of getting out, 364,000 people filed for unemployment claims last week, which is one of the lowest levels since the pandemic began. Early in the 20th century, a Chinese construction worker stumbled upon what appeared to be a well-preserved set of bones, which turned out to be later from researchers who concluded that it was the Dragon Man. Yes, the Dragon Man and Dragon Woman lived around 146,000 years ago and likely crossed paths with early Homo sapiens. What is to become of them is unknown. Likely, or possible, Homo sapiens overtook and murdered them.
Spin, spin, sugar. Twist on me.
Ooh. Slurp, slurp. Burn, burn, sleep, slop. Burn, spurn, ding dong. Hoo-ha. Asha washa. Urda urda. Ding ding. Inunama.
Bong, schlong.
Japanese girls are killing themselves in droves. Suicides among Japanese females are up over 100% since last year.
去年の7月に自殺未遂をしたんですけど、しばらくするとその階段を上るタクシー
There was also that gas pipeline that ruptured in the Gulf of Mexico. There was a massive ransomware attack on over 1,000 US companies. And last but not least, the Boy Scouts of America paid out over $850 million for settlements for child abuse because money solves everything, including trauma.
What's going on? Hey, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. What's going on with the window?
Okay, that about wraps up this week. Again, thank you to all my Patreon supporters. Make sure to slap the like button, go to the Patreon link below if you haven't already, and hit subscribe. I hope you have a great day and go about your little existence doing good for others. Have a good one. Ciao.